Hey, what's up, everybody? This is D, the Grim Gamer, and welcome. Starting my career mode on NASCAR Dirt to Daytona from the creators of NASCAR Heat. It must be a different Heat series than the one that I'm familiar with. The last one I played was NASCAR Heat 5, and unless it is the same ones, but you know, the earlier ones, of course. Been looking forward to doing some kind of a racing career mode for quite some time. But I figure now that my GWA wrestling series on WWE 2K22 is over and is finished, I finally have the time to, actually do this now. So I did a couple of exhibitions on a couple of different racing games, trying to experiment different ones that I'd like to do, and I think Dirt to Daytona pretty much won out. Seems like I would be able to have the most fun doing a career mode doing this one. Last career mode that I did several years ago, I actually did a career that spanned 2 different games. Didn't have the opportunity and the equipment to record any of it at the time, so that's why nobody got to see any of it. But started with the SRX game, worked my way up through all the dirt series in that, and then went to NASCAR Heat 5 and made all the way up to like the truck series before I was like, you know what, I think I'm about raced out. So I'm going to simplify it by doing 1 game instead of 2. And yeah, so Dirt to Daytona is what we're going to do. Dirt to Daytona on the PlayStation 2. So without further ado, let's get into it. Career mode. Let's roll.
The road to the Winston Cup starts a long time before the Daytona 500 at the beginning of each season. Every driver you see on the Cup grid each Sunday has hundreds of hours of racing under their belt. Even the rookies have been driving for years. You're about to embark on your own quest for the Cup, but just like the real NASCAR drivers, you have to prove yourself many times before you're actually given a shot at participating in the big show. The life of a racer is a tough one. No one starts out winning each race. You'll need practice and money, a lot of money, before you'll be running with the leaders in each league. But don't let the difficult early races get you down. As you race, your skills will grow, as will your budget and the quality of your ride. Before you know it, you'll be running at the front of the pack, a real contender for the championship. We'll keep an eye on your progress here in the studio and hope to be reporting on your success real soon. Good luck, rookie.
Thanks, Alan Bestwick. Maybe somebody can tell me, but it looked like, the little thing that they were using was, what was that, just a holdover from NASCAR Heat 2 that they used for that? And we get to, I guess, create our driver here. I'm going to start by entering our birthday. And I'm not John Doe, certainly not JD Northfield. I'm not exactly sure what that means quite yet. So let's just say August 18th. All right, give me a second. This game came out in 2002. So let's say 1980. So by the time he starts his first season, he's 22 years old. I guess that's probably about accurate, I guess, huh? That's what we're gonna go with. Oh, okay, here we put the name in. So name our future legend here. I had a name and it didn't fit. It didn't give me enough letters. So trying to think of what could be like a really, NASCAR name. I got an idea and I think we're just gonna go with it. Say this is Jason. Yeah, Jason Jackson. Nickname? Well, that's easy. Jason Jackson, we know him as JJ. Oh, okay, so the hometown. Oh, boy. Yeah, I didn't think about any of that. So, well, I don't know where Northfield is, so we're not going to say that Jason Jackson's from Northfield. You know what? Actually, give me a second. I'm going to look something up here. Okay, I think I got something. So we'll say that old JJ, Jason Jackson, is from South Carolina. And one town I just looked up in South Carolina is Somerton, South Carolina. Which, coincidentally enough, looked like it was about an hour southwest of Darlington Raceway. So I guess that works out all right, you know. Growing up watching NASCAR, he's got Darlington, you know, one of the legendary speedways, just about an hour northeast of him. So I think that works out pretty good. We're gonna go with that. Now there's our driver's license. There we go.
While most NASCAR fans are familiar with the top 3 NASCAR racing series, most are not aware that there are 13 different leagues under the NASCAR banner. As part of our extended NASCAR coverage, we're going to highlight some of the other NASCAR leagues. This week we're going to talk about NASCAR's grassroots league, the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series. Since teams that run in this league are on very limited budgets, the races are short enough so that pit stops are not needed. In fact, many of the tracks in this series are so small, they don't even have an infield pit area. This also means few yellow flags. Probably the biggest difference between this league and the upper divisions are the way the race qualifying occurs.
Okay.
Instead of 1 or 2 qualification laps, heats are run. Each racer starts out and runs a normal qualification lap. Drivers are then ranked based on their time. All of the even drivers put into heat race 1, the odd drivers in the second heat race, and so on. The top half of the field from both heat races advances to the A main race, while the bottom half finishers run the B main. Now, the B main is always run before the A because the top 3 finishers are allowed to start in the A main, generally at the back of the pack. Got it? For many rookie drivers, just making it to the A main will qualify the weekend as a success. So now let's see how things turn out here at the season opening race from the Dundas County Fairgrounds.
Dundas County Fairgrounds. Okay, well, I guess we know where we're going first. Yeah, familiar with the whole heats and A main and B main and all that stuff. The SRX game was the exact same way with like the 305 sprint cars and all of that, so I'm pretty familiar with that. So we're starting out with a cool $800 in our pocket. And let's see, what do we got here? So we got a couple different things. Okay. Save game, race calendar, all that stuff. So there's our calendar. Employees need to be in the truck or cup leagues for this section. Okay, well, we don't need that. NASCAR news. So league standings and statistics. Okay. I don't really need to look into that too much right now, I guess. NASCAR Almanac. Oh, okay, so it keeps track of our career, essentially. All of our different stats. That's something I'm going to be keeping track of myself on a spreadsheet. It's what I do every time I do some kind of season or career mode or anything like that. I keep detailed records. So that'll help me do that. So there's our race calendar. So we got the garage here. Okay, so that's our car. So that's good to know. Parts catalog, career options, office paint shop. First of all, we need to go here. Career settings. Truck and cup leagues only. Now, I will say right from the beginning here, I've never really got into this game a whole lot because I never owned it when I was younger. I recently just picked up this copy a couple of months ago for a whole $15. I've seen some other videos of it being played on YouTube and thought it looked like a good time. So I did do a little bit of trial and error and just quick race trying to figure out what settings would be good. So I think I got it figured out to about 4 times the wear. Of course, we want all flags. Mandatory pitting off because I think with the way we got this set up, it's going to end up letting me have to pit once I get to the truck series, of course. Obviously, in the weekly racing series, and I think the modifies, I don't think they pit there either, obviously, according to this. So we won't have to worry about that now, but once we get to the truck series, then, we'll worry about that then. Full damage, I think for the modifieds and the dirt series, I think I had it figured out with medium race length. Once we get up to the truck, and the Cup, I think, will go to long, and then that'll help with this right here. But with the multiple heats and the A and B mains and all that, medium is about fine, I think, for the Dirt Series and all that. Custom AI strength, all the way up, 105. I know that we're going to scratch and claw. We're going to, you know, really be fighting for every last position and every single dime. But I think that just needs to be the way it should be. You know, we're nobody trying to work our way up into the racing world, and that's just the way it's got to be. So that's going to be our settings right there. Driving aids. Yeah, I want the vibration. Stability help off. Brake help off. Draft meter enabled. Yes. Advanced. I don't even need to worry about all that. Let's go to the old paint shop here. See, we got our car. Our generic car. Flames. Oh, boy. That's some ugly looking stripes. Well, that wouldn't necessarily be too bad. We get a color scheme right. Of course, we got basically our racing stripes. That's a little more... Okay. You know, I think I really like the raw, the basic. You know, we're just getting started. Probably just bought this car, you know, for next to nothing. So, yeah. The white actually doesn't necessarily seem horrible. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. The numbers stand out. The basic white, the black stripe underneath. Yeah, let's do that. Do we have to be number car 455? Do we not have an option with that? I don't think we have an option with that. I think that's just the number we have to be. I don't see anywhere where I can change that. Parts catalog. Let's check that out. See what we got here. A graphing computer. Well, we got no graphs, I guess. We haven't really started. So, here's the parts catalog. Okay, so we got catalogs for all 4 different series. We don't even need to worry about or care about the other series right now. We got engine, suspension, aero, and exhaust. We got a cool $800. So we're $50 off of the first engine upgrade. And then it goes all the way to $10,000. We're ways off from that. We got suspension-wise. $775. We could start there. Give us a little more grip. Got to have some grip. The weight would go down. A little bit of durability. That goes all the way up to $9,500. Aero. Could get some aero. $400 right from the start. Some more downforce. Reduce the drag. And exhaust. So $675 would give us about 7 more horsepower. Less weight. Red line go up a little bit. Peak torque would go up a bit. Oh, I don't know. Do we want to save our money and just go with the engine? Or do we want to just give ourselves this exhaust upgrade right away, and that'll give us a little bit. Hell with it. Let's go with it. Yeah, it'll give us a little something. Yeah. Just bought. I have $125 left. So we are, we're right on the line already. But I figure just a little bit of an edge and we won't finish dead last, hopefully. We're going to need at least a little bit of something with the way that we got the settings set up. You know, we got the AI set at 105. I'm going to need a little something. So I guess we're ready for our first race. So let's go to the old race calendar. Let's see here. What do we say? Got Dundas County Fairgrounds. Winning purse, $2,500. So I guess let's do it. And actually, that looks like that works about perfect. Old JJ from South Carolina. And Dundas looks like it's in the northern part of North Carolina. So I guess that works out all right. Works out pretty good. Well, I was able to get me like a 19.8 or so in practice. Let's start to qualify and see where we end up. Oh, geez, they're running 16.7s, 16.8. Oh, they're going to get absolutely crushed. This is not good. This is not going to be good. Well, Alan Anderson up there with a 16.7. Jason Jackson running about 19. Oh, we might as well pack up and go home. We're going to give it the old college try. You'll have to let me know what y'all think about the camera angle. I kind of prefer this. I can get a little bit more of a visual of what's going on around me. I do like it a little bit close up too, you know, closer to the back bumper there, but out of the two, I kind of prefer this. Kind of gives me a better idea of what I'm doing. Ooh, that was a 20.7. At least need that 19.8. You know, damn. Give me something here. Oh, we hit the berm. Hit the berm. Went way up the track. Oh, that was trash, dude. Right. 20.2. Oh. Oh, no. That's dead last. That's gotta be dead last. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh. 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 Are you sure we even qualified? There wasn't somebody else that showed up here that, you know, could have put down a better time, just sent me home? 64. Ooh, wow. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing as far as this garage. Because, I mean, look at this. This is very in-depth. We got weight, shocks, we got springs, we got tires, we got camber, gears, some miscellaneous. We got all types of different stuff. Most of it, I have no idea what it would even do. I messed with a setting or two from what I could try to remember from things that I did in, like, NASCAR E5. I don't know if it's going to do one bit of difference, but trial heat 2, see what happens, but I don't have my hopes set too high. Let's start out with Joe Fazoli, Alan Anderson. We got John Rafter, Eric Truitt. We got David Brandt, Ansley Campbell, Peter Henke, Jeff Fulton, and well, to hell with my lane, apparently.
The race is going green. There's the green
Oops.
flag.
It's automatically going to move to that camera angle for me, and I wasn't expecting it to. Oh, yeah, look at that. Just going to get left behind, guys. Wow, this is slow. Don't mind Jason Jackson. He's, you know, just taking a, you know, what was this race on, a Friday or Saturday? Just taking a little Saturday night drive, just a stroll. Let him just leave me behind. 7.5, 7 points. Like, oh, this is terrible. Just out here driving by myself. Wow, this is awful. That 2 to go can't come fast enough. That's just awful. Yeah, I don't think whatever it was that I did any good whatsoever. Probably even hurt it. Well, I'm close to my record. That's something, I guess, but that record is horrible. I don't even know how you got your competitor's license there, JJ, but one like that. Oof. Well, that's just straight up embarrassing. Guys, we got a long way to go. Watch the replay, but who would want to? Well, of course we're in the B main. Why the hell wouldn't we be? Don't even need to be in the race, most likely. All right, so Alan Bestwick, I guess it said it best. If we can get to the A main, that's a win in and of itself. That's not happening in this race. I'm going to see what we can do. I just don't want to finish last, but feel like that's already a done deal. And we're just going to end up riding around a couple of these tracks for quite a while. Joe Fazoli on pole. Josh Ginter. Who else we got? Zach Zins. John Bean. And Jason Jackson and this other guy.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green
All right, JJ, drop the Hashmer. Oh, look at us go. Get in there. Can we go 4 wide in? Nope. And that's all we had. That's it. That's all there was to it. Bye, guys.
10 laps to go.
We'll catch you at the next race. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got that exhaust. Maybe I should have waited and got the engine. But I was just hoping that some kind of upgrade, regardless of what it was going to help me a little bit in this first race. I don't think it did a damn thing. 19.7, it's our best lap ever. Still don't mean diddly jack squat. I guess all I can do is, just try to keep improving my lap time. See, there we go. And then I guess that's still not a total loss. As long as I can do that, just keep getting better, keep improving with each and every lap. Probably not going to do it on this one. It felt like, yeah, this one's slow. But, that'll be the story of my career, right? The story of Jason Jackson. Just improve a little bit whenever you get the chance. Gonna get lapped right here.
5 laps to go.
Talking about a rough week for number 455, Jason Jackson from Summerton, South Carolina. Hey guys, I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just here in the way. Well, I was able to get my record lap down to a 19.6, but when they're running 17, oh yeah, just, that's fine.
Yeah, there's always next time.
That's just appropriate. Just smash in the side, for reasons, because it's just kind of the way she goes in this one. Woo. Yeah, Josh Ginter, Eric Truitt, Zach Zins going on to the A main. Jason Jackson gets a whole 1 point, 20th place finish overall. Gets sent packing home. Well, here's the weekend finances. Actually lost money. Got no winnings. $9 for my expenses. So it means I must have bought a Coke and some fries. It's $9 for the repair fees. Probably when I bounced it off the wall. I guess that's not really... Yeah, that's actually not really all that bad. My total car value, the car itself is only worth... it's worth less than $1,200. Not a very expensive car. Not a whole lot to it. Yeah, no race winnings, no absolute nothing. That's... Oof. Oh, buddy. And they're off! Dundas, another season of racing is here. Dundas always reminds me how much I love a day at the races. The familiar faces, the families out together, the grilling, the rowdy college kids, the racing, and of course, another victory for Ted Finger. Interesting enough, the driver in car number 455 didn't. Continued on something else, which it doesn't let me go to another page, so I guess that's all you get to see. But yeah, car 455, it didn't. It didn't anything. That's the race results. Not anything really to look at. Here's our standings. Oh, Higgins must have not even started. You mean to tell me Higgins couldn't have went to the race and, out-qualified us? Because we didn't even belong there. At all. 20th in the standings, a whole 1 point. It's going to be a long year for Jason Jackson. We got $216. And we're just going to have to ride that out, I think, for a while before we can really do much of anything. So, okay. And kind of skip through. Oh, well, that's kind of neat. Now, there in August, when I put my birthday in, it's a happy birthday there on the calendar. So we can celebrate Jason Jackson's birthday once we get to August. All right, well, here we go. What do we got next? On Saturday, for the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series, we're going to Canyon Valley Speedway. $3,500 purse that we're not gonna see a dime of. Times are just abysmal. Should have just stayed home, man. You wanted to be a race car driver. Unbelievable. Oh, we get to go out fourth for qualifying. They're running 17s, running 85, 86. I think my average speed in practice is about 74. Guys, you're going to have to bear with me on this. It's going to be a little while before we can start getting anywhere. And start just going to struggle for probably the first season, maybe even 2. Straight up embarrassing. Look at our time, 20.8. Just disgusting. Car has no speed, doesn't want to turn. I don't know anything about these cars and what I could change or try to adjust or anything to try to help me in the slightest. Oh. Wow. I think that was even my best lap, but if I wouldn't have smashed the wall right there at the end, I could have had a little bit something more, but again, I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, look at this. Just to qualify not last is going to be my first goal. Looks like it's going to be a while before we hit it. Yeah. On to our next huge embarrassing failure. Now, Ted Finger was he last week's winner, I think. The whole kit and caboodle. Matthew Cato. Jeff Fulton. Dan Diamond. I like that. That's a racing name if I've ever heard it. Dan Diamond. Okay. Okay.
Get set. The race is going green.
The race is going green. We're not. Bye, guys. Look at this, 66 mile an hour. Come on, man. Again, I think we'll drive faster than that on the way home. On the freeway. Away from the track. And yep, already just being left behind. What are we doing here? What are we even at the track for? I just have to just collect that, like, difficulty. Oh. Not like that, I ain't. And keep destroying the car. And I ain't going to get that money from that either. Really starting to think that whole 105 difficulty, really terrible idea. And luckily, we can probably go in and change that. Probably should. But, again, I feel like, we got to get our feet wet. We got to get some money if we can. I know it's going to take a long time to do it from here, but, like this. But, really work our way up to it, get some money, build the car up, and once we do that, we'll be able to start competing with some of these guys, maybe. Just a ways out from that for this. 8 miles an hour off from Sam Peterson is good. Blech. B main, sure. All I can do is mash the gas pedal to the floor and drive in a circle a couple times and go back to the garage. That's all we're doing. We're gaining experience. Let's look at the silver lining here. We're gaining experience.
There's the green flag.
I was going to try to... I don't want to do it that way. I want to try to race as clean as I can, and that didn't matter anyways because he's gone. And try to just get, a position or something. Get something. But no.
10 laps to go.
And all I can do is try to get experience on these tracks, keep the car clean, bring it back to the shop in one piece. Take whatever money that I can from, just showing up, finishing last, getting my difficulty bonuses, and, just you know, work my way up from there. That's the best I can do. Let's not do that. Again, let's try to make some clean laps here, man. Come on, JJ. You want to be a race car driver? Looks like you should be working as a gas station attendant. Let's get out of the leader's way. No need to hold them up. Oh, these guys are just going to start ramming. Don't hit me. I'm trying to stay out of your way. I'm trying to be a good sport about all this. I know I suck, but you don't need to destroy me. I don't think there's, well, let's just dent in the side of my car for reasons. Now he's wrecking because he sucks. You know, because he just wanted to come in there hot. Just destroy me for no reason whatsoever. There's a white flag. End my misery. End my suffering.
Last lap.
End my pain. J. Bean and Jay Jackson. Maybe one day I can actually challenge J. Bean. Actually race him. Instead of just driving around in a circle several times.
Yeah, there's always next time.
Is there going to be a next time? At this point, I doubt that severely. Oof, wow. Race length, 11 laps, whole 4.5 miles. Lucky the car even lasted that long. Well, another 20th place finish and another singular point to add to the point standings is utterly embarrassing. Well, spent another $2 as for our weekly expenses. Just went and got me a Coke that time. You know, that's it. I only spent $2. Got $98 for my, damage setting bonus. So we'll just keep plugging it away. $100 here, $100 there. And maybe one day, be able to get us another upgrade or something and be able to compete. Kenyon has always been one of the toughest tracks in the dirt circuit. Car 456 took the checkered flag in 4 minutes and 19 seconds. But most fans wanted to know what happened to Jason Jackson. I don't know. Just didn't have it today, Jackson said. Feel like I let my crew. What crew? Ain't nobody working on your car, bud. I don't know what happened. Our car sucks. I'm broke. I got no money. And I got no experience. Yeah. 20th. Hold 2 points in the standings. Yeah. Jason Jackson should have taken that money he spent on that car and done literally anything else with it. But he's got a dream. He wants to be a racer. Hell or high water, he's going to try to make it happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll be the first of what hopefully will be many of my career through Dirt to Daytona. And we'll catch you on the next one. Again, the next couple might be kind of like this. I don't know. All we can do is grind, try to get some money, and see what happens. So there we have it for this first installment of this series. So until next time, I'm D, the Grim Gamer. It's looking pretty grim right now, but we'll see you on the next one. Don't want to stay on the bottom. We're going to get crushed. Crushed.